Did he ever communicate he was going to change the childhood vaccination schedule?
Not until that very day. In that morning meeting, he said that the childhood vaccine schedule would be changing starting in September, and I needed to be on board with it. We got into an exchange where I had suggested that I would be open to changing childhood vaccine schedules if the evidence or science were supportive. And he responded that there was no science or evidence associated with the childhood vaccine schedule. And he elaborated that CDC had never collected the science or the data to make it available related to the safety and efficacy.
To be clear, he said there was not science or data, but that you still expected you to change the schedule.
Correct.
So that's a bit of a doozy, and you get a sense of just how much turmoil the CDC has been under. You couple that with the fact that literally a gunman came and shot the place up just a few weeks back. Katelyn, you've been watching these hearings. What else came out of the hearing, and what's your overall reaction to this all?
Yeah, I mean, just to react to that recording, which I think is a good sense of how this entire hearing kind of went, was the story is that this was clearly ideological for RFK to fire Monarez. I think that Monarez and Howery did a really good job throughout this to stay very grounded. They framed themselves as open and grounded in the evidence and data, which I think was very smart and very strategic in the truth of how scientists really approach policy. They were very also good at refusing to be baited by political attacks. I think they came very well prepared and landed really strong lines. One that Howery said was, quote, "We can't change guidance off of a tweet." Now, moving to the senators, Senator Cassidy, there's a lot of eyes on Senator Cassidy on this, not only because he's a Republican, but he's also the chair of the HELP committee, but also a physician who specifically focuses on liver diseases. And Cassidy built a very clear case throughout this against RFK Jr., asking very sharp questions that highlighted a lot of contradictions.